Version 1.2 for Zenless Zone Zero has some amazing upcoming content that you can expect to drop soon, like new characters, new game modes, racing with a bike, and even a lot of new quality of life features like speeding up the TV mode, which is awesome. So without further ado, let's start with the new banners and characters. There will be 2 phases in version 1.2, and in the first phase we will get zzzero, a physical defense role character as the rate-up banner, alongside Anton and Piper. For the second phase, we will have Bernice, a fire anomaly role character for the rate-up banner alongside Lucy and Nicole. Not only do I think that zzzero and Bernice are awesome, I also think that putting Lucy and Nicole with Bernice on the same banner is surprising, because they are 2 of the strongest supports in the game right now, so I think this banner will be amazing value. There will also be a new W engine banner for each phase, which includes these characters' signature weapons as well. While we still lack a lot of information, we also got to see some of the skills for the new characters, so let's have a look at zzero's skills first. Zzzero uses a sword and shield, and it seems like she can block attacks with her X special attack and counterattack the enemy with a perfect block. Zzzero can also debuff the enemies, allowing your team to deal more damage to them, making her a great support character. She can also apply shields to your team, increasing their anti-interrupt level and attack, and zzero's ult deals AoE damage to her enemies. Next we have Bernice. Bernice uses 2 flamethrowers, Mixer and Shaker. Her skill uses both flamethrowers, which is great for anomaly build-up. Her core passive allows her to inflict the scorched effect on enemies after building up enough heat, and when your squad members attack enemies with the scorched effect, afterburn will be triggered, which deals extra fire damage to the enemy. Her ult and skill set seems perfect when you need some extra off-field damage, allowing you to swap to another character while Bernice is attacking the enemy. This makes Bernice a perfect character to have, in my opinion, to trigger this order with another anomaly character like Jane or Piper. There will also be a new bamboo called Red Marcus, and while we didn't get to see the skill descriptions and requirements to activate its effects, I do think it will probably require 2 members of the Sons of Caledon in the same squad, much like the other faction bamboos. Another thing worth pointing out is that there weren't any talks about Lighter being playable in version 1.2, so unfortunately we'll have to wait until a later version for him to become playable, it seems. But he will be in the story at least, so we might learn a bit more about him, and it seems like he will be a fire attribute character, which isn't surprising at all coming from his name. Number 2. New game modes and content. There will be a completely new game mode in 1.2 called the Investigator Training Course. This new game mode will offer 4 different courses as a Hollow Investigator. From what I can see, it seems like each level will have different rewards and different buffs that you can obtain by reaching different requirements. One really big thing about this new game mode is that you can send one of your characters on a mission, and it will gain experience points after a certain amount of time. This is a great new feature, especially to level up characters that you don't use right now, but maybe in the future you might want to. And this allows you to level these characters over time without spending battery charge or leveling materials. We also get a new mode in Hollow Zero called Blitz Withering Garden. This will be the perfect new Hollow Zero mode if you don't like the TV system. In this mode they completely remove the TV system and you dive right into battle in Withering Garden while choosing your Rezonia after each fight. They also added new modifiers to increase the difficulty and rewards for this Blitz Withering Garden mode, and one that seems quite challenging is this one, removing the gold and red flash indicators when you are being attacked. Another thing they didn't showcase, unfortunately, is a new Rezonium set called Tenacity. Shiyu Defense will also get a new node called Ambush Node. Now you might think this is just another Shiyu Defense node, but there is one thing worth pointing out about this node. It seems like this will be available for only a limited time, so I wonder if this will be another seasonal mode or if it's just a one and done event. They have also added new bosses for Notorious Hunt, Challenge Mode, and Challenging Commissions. Then one of my most favorite things they have added in this version is a new arcade mode called Bizarre Brigade. This new minigame will be a single-player game for the arcade, and it seems very similar to games like Brotato, or if you are not familiar with Brotato, Vampire Survivors is also a bit similar. yet different. This seems like the most interesting and biggest arcade game mode for Zenless Zone Zero by far, and you can even unlock new characters in this arcade mode. Definitely a game mode I'm looking forward to. Number 3. New drive disk sets. There is 2 new drive disk sets in version 1.2. The first one is called Chaos Jazz, and this new set seems to work best with anomaly role characters that's of the fire or electric attribute. This means that this set will probably be the best in slot set with Bernice right now. And this set also focuses on increasing off-field damage dealt by X special attacks and assist attacks. The second new set is called Protopunk, and this set focuses on characters that has shields. It increases the shield effect of the character and also increases your squad members' damage when you trigger a defensive assist or evasive assist. Number 4. New quality of life features. When I look at the quality of life features we get in 1.2, I really think that Zenless Zone Zero is listening to players' feedback, and it is a great thing indeed. One thing a lot of players were complaining about in Zenless Zone Zero was the TV system. The devs made the TV system even faster and smoother in version 1.2, and they reduced some of the close-up scenes, which is great and a good time saver. One of the biggest things added in this new version is the backup battery charge. This allows you to save battery charge over the current battery charge cap, and this is great for players that can't log in or play the game sometimes. In version 1.2, we can finally explore the city freely with Caesar, Bernice, Wise, and Belle. This means we can also switch between Wise and Belle, which is great, and by version 1.4, we will be able to explore the city freely with all the other characters. Another huge quality of life feature we get in 1.2 is allowing us to change the in-game time freely without doing any commissions or any cooldowns of using the time changer only once per day, which is great and a huge time saver. There is also a new ferry auto-explore system, and in this new system you will be able to go to any commission you have completed before and collect the loot you have missed. This means you don't have to go and do the whole commission over again just to get some loot that you might have missed, which is great. They've also added preset squads and also a swap button in Shiyu Defense, which is great and something I've asked for in one of my previous videos. Number 5. New main story. In version 1.2 we will get a new main story chapter for Payfen, chapter 4, where we will be able to explore the outer ring, and with new places to explore comes new enemies. One of the things I found most surprising is that we will be able to ride a bike, and this seems pretty fun. I wonder if this will be a thing just in the story, or if it will be added as a new game mode eventually, or even through events. There will also be a new agent story for Bernice to learn more about her background story. Number 6. New events. There will be a lot of new events in 1.2, like a new cooking event with Lucy as a reward, a new TV minigame event, a new puzzle event for Hal's stand, another event for Charles where you can buy stuff from her, double drop events from the HIA combat simulation, and another double drop event for drive disks. And also some login events for more pools, which is great. Also, with new characters coming out, you might want to check out this video teaching you how to gain trust with new characters fast. Peace out.